What's going on, IG fam? It's Kill Pretty here. I'm so happy and excited to bring to you guys this beautiful peachy spring step-by-step tutorial using all Maybelline and Garnier products. This look is super simple. Anyone can recreate it at home. So without further ado, let's get started. I have here with me my beautiful model, Lamine. She already came with clean skin, and I'm going to take it a step further by using the new Garnier Water Rose Micellar Cleanser Water, which I personally love and carry around with me in my kit. This product is super gentle, and as you can see, I'm using soft outward strokes, which easily removes any excess makeup, oil, or dirt. It's infused with rose water, which leaves her skin feeling refreshed and also hydrated. So we have a smooth, even canvas before starting her makeup. Since the rose water already has active hydrating ingredients, I'm using a light moisturizer on her skin, and I'm really just massaging it into her skin to give it a beautiful glow before starting her foundation. Lamine has great skin, and I don't want to use anything too heavy, so I'm using the Maybelline New York Dream Radiant Liquid Foundation, and this is shade Sandy Beige. And I'm simply applying this with a flat brush. The reason I like to use a flat brush is because it glides the product super easy, and as you can see, it's going on super smooth. I'm just gonna go ahead and get the other side. This formula is medium coverage, so you can really build on it if you need to. But for this look, I'm just using one layer. Right now, I'm using my makeup blender, and I'm just distributing the product that we already have on her face, so I make sure that I don't miss anything. And I want to make sure that I don't have any streaks from the brush and that it looks super, super flawless. And the thing about this foundation is it literally improves the look of the skin without making it look too heavy or unnatural. Beautiful. Let's get that hair out the way. So beautiful. I'm going to go in now with the Maybelline New York Instant Age Rewind Concealer. And I'm just going to start applying it right under her eye area to give an instant lift and get rid of any dark areas. And I'm going to go in with my little fluffy brush and just buff it out. As you can see, a little bit of this concealer really goes a long way. And it's giving great coverage. Now I'm going to go in with my finger. I love to just take my finger and blend it outward into the foundation. It just helps everything look seamless and smooth. Look at that, super flawless. It's gonna get a little on the chin, on the cheekbone. And I'm just gonna take my blender and just blend it out a little bit more. All right, take it down the tip of the nose. And I think I'm all set with that. Wow. So I went ahead and I contoured a little bit of her forehead, and I'm taking the foundation now in a deeper shade. And this is about 2 shades deeper, and I'm just gonna buff it out into her hairline. And I'm just simply using the back of my makeup blender, taking it down her chin area so that it gives the face more structure and a lot more dimension. The magic is all in the flick of the wrist. So I'm gonna go in right now with the Maybelline New York Cheek Heat Gel Cream Blush. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit on the back of my hand. And if you know me, you guys know that I love a nice, soft, beautiful rouge. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this small fluffy tapered brush and just start applying it at the height of her cheek. It starts off very pigmented, but I'm blending it out with my finger and it gives a nice little flush of color. Just gonna go ahead and add a little more. So beautiful. Look at those cheekbones. So I'm just blending it out with my finger, and I love the way this formula just blends into the foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys on the other side so you can see better. So with my brush, I'm gonna take it and just stipple it at the height of her cheekbone. And I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it in with my brush. Now I'm gonna take my finger and just blend it a little bit more. It's giving a beautiful flush of coral color and just bringing some life back to her face. This product is super versatile. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop a little bit on her lid space. And I'm just taking this fluffy brush and blending it outward. I'm taking it all the way into her crease because I really just want to give her eyes a pop of color. And as you can see, it's turning out to look super beautiful. And we are almost done with this springtime look. Wow, the payoff of it looks even better on her lid space. So I already have one of her brows done, and I'm gonna go ahead with this Maybelline pencil. And I'm just filling in her brows, starting off with the areas that needs a little bit more attention. And I'm showing some love to those areas using feathered strokes. And I'm stroking in the direction that her brows grow. And I've elongated her brows and just cheated her arch just a little bit. So beautiful. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take the Maybelline New York Brow Fast Sculpt. I love, love, love using this product. And I'm just gonna brush it upward and outward throughout her brows. And on the tail of her brow, I'm just taking it downward just a little bit. And we're gonna do the same thing with the other brow. Look at that, super beautiful. And it really just helps her brows stay put all day long. So I'm going in right now with the Maybelline New York, the Falsies Lash Lift Mascara. And we've already curled her lashes and added one coat. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply another coat using the tip of the wand. This makes it much easier to lengthen the lash from the root to the tip and get that volume that I love. So we're now moving on to lower lashes. I've now added mascara using the tip of the wand and brushing all the way through and really just getting in there so that the tiniest lashes are coated and extended. When I tell you guys I live for this mascara, because it's not easy finding a mascara that doesn't clump or smear underneath the eyes, which can be so annoying. And for that reason, I love to keep it in my kit. So guess what, guys? It's highlight time. And I'm using the Maybelline New York Master Chrome Highlighter. I mean, what's a springtime makeup look without some glow? I'm applying it with a small, delicate brush at the highest point of her cheekbones, which is usually the part that the light hits naturally. See how beautiful that's reflecting? Yes, I'm just gonna apply a little bit more. And I'm using shade Molten Peach. I'm just gonna whisk it all into her brow bone and take a little bit to her forehead. Yeah, she's serving. So now I'm going ahead and I'm just gonna tap the other side. And you guys see exactly where the light was hitting naturally before I even applied it. It really just makes it pop a lot more. I love that this product goes on as a powder, but it mimics a wet or emollient highlighter in a very satisfying way. Okay, moving on to lips. I'm using the Maybelline New York Superstay Ink Crayon. Lamine has such beautiful lips. And I really want to enhance her natural lip tone a bit. So I'm using the shade Trust Your Gut. And my trick here is to tone down the pink of her lips just a little bit and give it a nude mauve soft berry appeal, which pairs perfect with her olive skin tone. I'm applying starting at the lip line and softly just filling in the center of her lips. I love that even though this is a matte formula, it glides on super smooth and it has great payoff. And as you can see, it's about a shade darker than her lip tone. This lip crayon comes in about 17 different shades. And I believe that Trust Your Gut is one of the newer shades. And I'm absolutely loving this formula. And it's only $10. Okay guys, so I'm adding the finishing touches. And I can't finish off a makeup look without using my Maybelline New York Lasting Fix Makeup Setting Spray. Just gonna go ahead and spray some on. And I love that this just helps set the makeup and also helps prevent the makeup from smudging and melting. So there you have it guys. This is the final springtime makeup look. Super fun, super easy. You guys can recreate this look within 15 minutes at home. And I love the fact that every product I use today is affordable and accessible and can be found at your nearest Target. Also can be found online as well. I've added the link in the bio, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you have any questions, drop them below.
Hi everyone, I hope you are all doing really well. This is another IGTV. You all seem to like the last one, so I'm going to keep them regular, and I'm going to be showing you how I did this look. It is inspired by Makeup by Gilly and Saskia Field. The shape is inspired by both of them, and I thought I'd pop a little coral blend, and yeah, hope you enjoy it. So I'm dipping into the Colourpop Flutter palette and going into the shade Swallowtail, which is this kind of red toned purple shade, very gorgeous. And what I'm doing is I'm literally just packing it in my crease using a Colourpop fluffy brush. I didn't buff it out, and I really should have because I waited until my base was quite dry. I got a bit waylaid with other things and just got in a bit of a world of my own, and it did make blending out quite hard just because of the base, nothing to do with the palettes. And yeah, but I'm putting it in my crease in a kind of half circle shape, and this is just sort of the base of my blend. So I'm also doing the same with the other side. Rare occasion I'm actually doing both eyes, and yeah, just packing it on in the same shape using the same brush and the same technique, even though I did kind of buff it out a little bit more on this eye. So here you can see me try and buff it out. I'm using the Morphe M506 brush for this, and as you can tell, I'm having a little bit of trouble just because the base is so dry, but I did manage to pull through, and the blend was actually really nice in the end, so I'm pretty proud of myself for somehow managing to do that. Then I'm dipping into the Poppy Cosmetics Neon Drip palette, and I'm going in with the shade Batty, which is this kind of corally peachy shade, and I'm just popping that above the previous blend we just did. And I'm kind of deepening that up with the shade Side Chick, which is this really pretty like red shade, but it's a bit more of like an orangey red. Then to finish off the blend, I'm going in with the shade Culture from the same palette and the Stupid Love palette from House Labs, and I'm going into the shade Plastic Doll. And I'm kind of focusing that towards like my eyebrow and my temple region, and just almost winging it out towards my temple. And this is a really nice base for when I'm going in with my blush later on, where I actually place it towards my temple on the high point of my face, like my cheekbone area. I find doing that gives a bit more of like a lifted appearance to my face, and is overall just a better shape for my face, and kind of gets rid of the roundness of my face. So as you can see here, I'm winging that out towards my temple. Cutting my crease, I'm doing it in this kind of like rounded shape, and I'm using my micellar water as always, and this little brush from Amazon. As always, again, I'm going in with my P. Louise base and any kind of concealer. I'm going in with the XX Revolution concealer in the shade C2. Thank you to Bex for showing me how to do this, showing me this little hack, because I cannot stop doing it. And also I'm putting a little bit of the shade Batty, just a small amount, not enough to set it, but to give some kind of pigment so that I can stick these two Glitterosity pigments on top. Then going over them with a small bit of Radioactive Waste, which is this green kind of pink shimmer from Makeup and Murder. Using the shade Swallowtail, I'm going underneath my eye, just for my lower lash line, and I'm blending that out with all the shades from the Poppy Cosmetics palette that we used, and also the shade Plastic Doll from the Stupid Love palette. As you can see, I really smoked this under eye out and made this whole kind of eye really nice and blown out. I really love this effect. It just gives, I don't know, just a bit of drama to my eye and looks really interesting. Then I'm going in with the Makeup and Murder eyelashes in the style 5 and just pinching them together with my natural lashes using tweezers. And this is the final result. I hope you enjoyed this IGTV, and I hope you're enjoying all of the ones I've done so far, even though I've only done 2 recently, and that you're excited for some more. I'm really excited to keep doing these IGTVs, and I find them really fun to film. I find them really fun to edit, actually. And yeah, I'm also thinking about doing some masterclasses, so keep an eye out for that. And also I'm going to be starting doing some lives as well. And yeah, hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching.
Alright you guys, welcome to today's IGTV episode where it's going to be insane. Today we are meeting no other than Nikki Tutorials. This makeup look has to be something crazy, bold, fun, colorful, glitter, I don't know. It just has to speak Nikki Tutorials. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna concoct something right now, but I have an hour and a half to get ready. So I'm not gonna be doing a talk through because I really wanna focus on getting my makeup done. So stay tuned, watch this whole look, and make sure you guys stay tuned towards the end where you guys are gonna see some snippets, and hopefully I'll be able to vlog some of the experiences when I met Nikki Tutorials today. So let's just dive right into the video. Alright you guys, so this is pretty much the look. I was so rushed. I'm literally about to head out. So I will take you guys on the trip with me to go see Nikki Tutorials. Really like the way that it came out. Wish I had more time on it. But I'm about to change my clothes, head to the cab, and let's just get out of here. And I'm going to take you guys with me right now.
Alright, so I'm about to take you guys to the back to officially meet a Nikki Tutorials. It's going to be amazing. We are in Times Square, Sephora, and I'm super excited. Let's get to it. So we are here with no other than...
Hey Keeks. Well, that's not my name, but hey Keeks.
So I told her that we were filming an IGTV video, and anything that you want to tell the followers?
The followers should know that this face in real life is flawless, honey. Do you want new makeup? Here. Take it with you. Take it all. Take it all. There's more. Take it all with you. Yeah, you got it. Do you want concealer?
Yeah, I'll take concealer. Oh.
Okay. Bring out the bags, people. Bring out the bags.